Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Tessie and this is Chats with T. And here we talk about viral topics, relationships, tips, my lifestyle, black women, all women in general, and just anything I really kind of want. So today it's incredibly hot and I am rushing out. So yeah, instead of tea, I've got water because hydration. So I'm literally rushing out, guys. Welcome to all the new subscribers and all the old ones. Thank you very much for watching. Um, I have just gotten a couple of new things recently. I was just thinking, let me put on my sunglasses and see how it looks. Guys, I've got like a whole fit and everything prepared and ready because I am going out. I was out in the city like 2 days ago and it was utterly mad to just, get through all of that. It was just too much. But I picked up a couple of things and I'm really excited. I just wanted to show you that quickly. The intro is going to be kind of long to this particular video just because there's a couple of things I want to show you guys, let you guys know. G was here like 2 days ago and he just literally said to me, do you know what? Our trip is in less than 2 weeks and we are so excited. So that is literally one of the reasons why I'm rushing out today. I've got another parcel. I've got a parcel to whatever. I've got errands to do, but I'm rushing out because I need to try and configure my SD card that I bought into my camera because I really want to show you guys how fantastic this trip is going to be. This is our second time flying to Poland together, so we're very excited. And honestly, there's so much we're going to do, guys. We are literally going to see friends on the first day. We're going to see G's mom. She's going to cook up a feast for us. So I'm going to be doing a video on like Polish foods and stuff. And then also, bearing in mind, we're getting our teeth done, both of us, me and G, we're getting our teeth done in Poland. So that's going to be really cool because I'm going to vlog the whole process with my camera. And I want my vlogs to be nice. No more phone footage, blah, 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 blah. I'm done with all that. I'm moving into the next phase of my life. Sometimes I don't even know how I take myself seriously. What is it? I don't know. Anyway, there's going to be so many things that we're going to be doing when we're in Poland. Like I said previously, we're going to visit the mountains and we've just got so much planned. And also we have our own apartment. We've got like a holiday apartment. So I'm going to do like a little tour of our holiday apartment, which is going to be nice, like our apartment rental. We've rented a car out, which was mad expensive to rent, but here we are. It is what it is. We got to do it, So yeah, there's so much coming up. There's so much content coming up in this channel. I am going to be doing a very cute my favorite Polish treats because I've been eating a lot of Polish treats and honestly I've wanted to do a video about that for a while. Also guys, I'm going to be doing a video on my experience in France because I've traveled quite a bit and I've been traveling to France since I was a kid, but traveling to France as an adult and as a kid are like two different things, So I'm going to be doing my experience on that. And then also, I have some more content coming on the books I've been reading. So I've been reading a lot of books. I've been reading a ton of books and I haven't really, showed the books I've been reading. Books for slightly unhinged women. So like Stephen King, Natsuko Nomura, who's a Japanese author who's really fantastic. Jeffrey Eugenides. I've been reading Middlesex, Eileen. There's so many books I've been reading. Boy Parts is a really crazy book that I want to read, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. So yeah, guys, there's so much coming up on the channel, so stick around. Honestly, I should have told you guys to skip the intro. I don't know why I forgot that. I should have told you guys to skip the intro if you want to get straight to the juiciness of this content because this is a very long intro. There's a couple of things I want to show you. So I went out and I got this very cute top And also these very cute jeans. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Very, very, very cute. Then my mum got me this. So this is supposed to be like a winter coat, and yeah, there's no way I'm wearing it now because it is incredibly hot today, guys. It is very, very hot today. I'm just gonna model it for you lot really quickly. Okay, so it actually does like the whole button up thing. I'm not gonna button it up too much because yeah, and I don't have time for that. I can't even button it up. I can't even button it up because, okay, yeah, I can button it up. Actually, no, I can't. What is this chaos? What is this chaos? It's giving chaos. It's giving chaotic over here. Okay, finally, I found it. Okay, yeah. So, here's what it looks like when it's buttoned up. You guys are just watching me button up my jacket. Like, this is so peak. This is why I don't do like try-on hauls, because I'm just too awkward. Okay, so yeah, this is essentially what it looks like. You see how cute it is, right? Oh, I need to now get this off me because I am sweating buckets. It's beautiful though. I like it. And then when I bring my handbag with it, how cute is that? That is freaking cute. Okay, I need to take this off because I am sweating. I'm sweating like I murdered someone. Jesus. You know, like when you see murder witnesses in like a murder trial and where they're sweating. That's how I'm sweating. Okay, something else I bought as well, guys. I also got these very big new pillows. Oh, massive. And yeah, because basically I don't joke with my sleep. They're kind of expensive, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you can never joke with your sleep. Your sleep is so important. So, I bought the pillows. So yeah, I bought the pillows. Okay, so now that long ass intro, really one of the longest intros I've ever done on this channel, is done, I can get down to business and I can talk to you guys. And guys, don't peep this part here of my chest because honestly it's hot, so I had to put some dusting powder. I ordered it all the way from Nigeria because Nigeria, there's no place like home. Nigeria does it best. So I had to put some dusting powder on because it's mad hot here. It's one of those horrible days where it's just like, it's really hot, but it's not sunny, but it's humid, you know? It's just not friendly. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Water tastes so good, guys. Water tastes so good. So, yes, like I said, very long intro. Can we talk about attractiveness anxiety? Because I'm seeing this come up a lot. Like it's too much. There are so many people who are just obsessed with how attractive they look, with how attractive they're perceived to be to other people. And I've said this so many times on my channel, and I'll keep saying it again. The only thing this will do, obsession with how attractive you are in relation to other people, obsession with asking other people or finding out how attractive you are, or validation from other people, random strangers, people who have no direct contribution into your life, will cause you to develop mental illness, because essentially you won't be able to understand, you won't be able to develop an identity for yourself because you'll be so dependent on what everyone else thinks of you. You'll be so deeply moved and you'll be so deeply, affected that you won't have any kind of foundational solid base with which to build your own self-worth and self-esteem on. Like, it's really, really important. It's really sad that I'm seeing this happen. It happens with women a lot. And I'm beginning to think that most women don't have any actual confidence. Like, it's not real. Do you know what I mean? The confidence isn't real. The confidence is like, is based on, so wait, let me take my glasses because I really want you guys to see my face, because I like to try and connect with you. Eye contact is powerful. So I feel like a lot of women, I feel like the confidence is fake. So the confidence isn't founded on something that really gives them self-worth and esteem. It's based on external validation from men and constant comparison between themselves and other women. I see it all the time in these "what do I eat in a day" videos, where they'll post, TikToks of obese people talking about what they eat in a day, and then you'll see the very thin women in the comments going, "Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't eat like that. Oh my God, I could never eat like that." And it's just like, really? Some of you eat a lot. It's just that it's not showing. Some of you eat a lot and you eat really bad things. Well, I wouldn't even say bad things. I don't think every food is specifically bad, but I would say you eat really greasy foods and it doesn't show in your, but maybe it shows in your skin, but it doesn't show in your weight per se. So I see a lot of the comparisons going on, and I feel a lot of the time, sometimes I feel like a lot of women don't even have like true confidence. Like it's not real. It's not real confidence, it's just manufactured, fake, put on performance confidence. I remember I've said it previously in the past, we're living in a CCC, confidence crisis culture. Guys, I coined these words. I coined these terms. We're living in a confidence crisis culture. So this attractiveness anxiety is becoming a problem because it's really starting to affect Black women a lot. Now, what is bad about anxiety in general? Anxiety can sometimes isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes anxiety, the presence of anxiety is letting you know that there's certain worries that are really, really pressing on your mind, and maybe you need to put these worries as a priority and try and sort them and solve them. Because essentially anxiety is excessive worry that, affects how you live your life, your daily life, and it actually stops you from living your daily life. Now, when you pair this anxiety with worrying about how attractive you are, it just becomes a very slippery and unstoppable downward spiral into mental illness and misery and destruction, essentially. Because what happens is, like I said, this usually means that people end up basing the way they see themselves on external validation. And all it takes is for someone to tell you, "Oh, I think you're ugly." Oh, and then you crumble. Guys, do you know how many people have said things about the way I look? If I was to listen to what everybody says, I wouldn't be here planning my wedding or preparing to fly in less than 2 weeks to have a fantastic time. I wouldn't be here doing all the things I'm doing and just having a blast and enjoying my life. I wouldn't. So this is the problem. This is what I'm trying to say. It stops you from developing your own self-esteem and confidence, and like the basis of your identity is stripped from you and basically shared amongst random strangers. Now, I'm seeing Black women do this a lot in terms of going onto different rating subs. Why are rating subs problematic? Because these rating subs aren't designed to uplift you. They're not designed to uplift anyone, but especially not Black women. They're not designed to uplift you. They're designed with the mindset of keeping certain features and certain skin tones at the top. They're not designed. So bearing in mind, right, that the European standard of beauty is very harsh, and the culture of Europeans is very self-critical on body weight. Thinness is idealized. Yes, things have changed a little bit, and people want big bums and all of that. Fine. But still, the flat stomach, all of that is still very much idealized. So let's not forget that Europeans struggle to meet their own standards. Many Europeans cannot even meet the European beauty standard. It's not even, I wish Black women would understand, it's not even a question of you. It's like even them, they're struggling to meet their own standards. So why are you trying to align yourself under the same, um, align yourself under the same standard when it's not even built for you? It's not built to uplift you either. I've always said that I am very much in touch with my home country, my father's land, my mother's land. I'm very much in touch with that. And I follow the ways of my family and my origin. And that's where I find my identity. And that's where I really, draw my self-image from, not necessarily. And a lot of Black women, you're living in a European or a Western country, especially if you're living in a Western country, right? If you're a Black woman, you're living in a Western country, there really is no need for you to try and meet such standard because you probably have your own culture, you know. But I'm seeing so many women appearing on rating subs, especially this Reddit. Now, I don't have a Reddit account, guys. I don't have a Reddit account. So we're moving on to Reddit. I don't have a Reddit account. Reddit is a problem. I don't have a Reddit account because it looks like a horrible place, first of all, where all these predator sapiens are dwelling anonymously, which is dangerous. But yeah, it looks like a bit of a nightmare place. And not only that, but it is home to like 1 million rating subs, which is really disturbing because I'll go into this again after I explain why it's not good. Rating subs do nothing for your life. After you've been rated, does it improve your life? Have you gotten extra money in your bank account? Are you stronger? Are you faster? Are you going to live longer? Is your family going to live longer? Are you going to be devoid of all diseases? Like just basic common sense. It just does nothing. It brings absolutely nothing to your life other than maybe you developing an eating disorder or so after someone's told you that you're fat and you need to lose weight. Or maybe you might develop some body dysmorphia. That might be the gift you get from involving yourself on a rating sub. I can't see anything, any kind of positive, now I've done a video on Reddit's True Rate Me, which I will post up here because it is hilariously stupid, an incredibly stupid and ridiculous rating sub. I mean, first of all, I posted the post that Black lady posted on Reddit where she was talking about how she tried to get herself rated on True Rate Me. And I was thinking, first of all, any Black woman that's doing this, you kind of have to ask yourself where the motivation is coming from. Are you yourself shallow? Because this has nothing, ratings do not determine your long-term outcomes. It doesn't. It's got nothing to do with your long-term outcomes. Like it has nothing to do with how well your life is going to turn out because everybody likes different things. It doesn't matter. First of all. Second of all, I mean, these people, they take images of disabled people and put them as the bottom tier of attractiveness, which is disgusting. Truly, these people are filthy. Like, that's the only way to describe them. It's disgusting to do that. So why you would even want to get yourself rated on a place like that is mind-boggling. So you can see where the lack of common sense is already starting to show. Because these are not good individuals. So why would you even want to be rated by random people who don't seem to be actually very pleasant people to even be around or subject yourself to on a whole level, internet level? It's mad. I don't know anyone with sanity that would do that. So that's why I'm going to say, if you are exhibiting symptoms of attractiveness anxiety, this is the term that I'm coming up with, attractiveness anxiety, you're probably going to start doing things that are insane, like going through rating subs and trying to get yourself rated, especially different rating subs on Reddit. Now, I don't know how many rating subs on Reddit that there are. There are quite a few. I think there's, am I pretty? Am I hot? Am I ugly? Reddit True Rate Me. Rate Me. then there's something else. Because I was trying to do some research for this video, and I found so many different, and it's just some of them are like the same people just posting on different subs. You can see the mental illness. You can just see the mental illness. They're so desperate, posting on so many different subs just to try and get themselves rated by the same people who are probably on the same rating subs. Because if you're sad enough to be rating people on rating subs, you're probably going to be part of more than one rating sub. You're probably going to be rating people on several rating subs because you're that sad. And I'm not even sure why Black women would want to be anywhere near this. It's, your image already is being so badly tarnished online, which is why, you think I'm joking, guys? Type in the phrase Black women. Type in the phrase Black women, and you will see the most disgusting videos made about Black women. You will see the most disgusting, filthy videos made about Black women. And I'm not even sure why Black women would try and, I mean, I kind of understand why Caucasian women do, because, like I said, their culture is an eating disorder culture. It is one that encourages thinness, idealizes it. And also, even in the Asian culture, they idealize thinness as well. You can see the K-pop stars, East Asian K-pop, all of that. You can see how thin some of these K-pop stars are. So I understand why they're obsessed with rating themselves. I get it. But and you know what? Let them do what they need to do. It's not working out for them because, as you can see, the rate of eating disorders has never been so high. But what I don't understand is why Black women are going around and playing games with these rating subs. Now, it's not only rating subs that are bad, that are detrimental, and it's also a huge symptom of attractiveness anxiety when you're so anxious about how attractive you are and how you're perceived to people. But it's also these weird smash and pass videos. So, where some guy is going around and he's looking and he's going, "Oh, yeah, she's sexy. Oh, she got a booty. She got a booty. Oh, let me see that. Turn around. Oh, yeah." Like, do you know how ridiculous that is? Do you know how ridiculous that there are actually women subjecting themselves to be lined up, almost like a slave auction house, lined up and essentially just looked at one by one, every individual part, and then criticized and scrutinized by people who ordinarily, if you pass them on the street, you wouldn't even give them a second look. It's just nuts that women are also, and I see a lot of Black women taking part in these smash and pass videos, just another way to hypersexualize Black women's bodies. And yeah, no surprise that sometimes when we travel solo as Black women, we are mistaken for, I hear a lot of Black women traveling solo and complaining that they were mistaken for escorts or mistaken for, whatever. And that doesn't surprise me because of the hypersexualized image that's been thrown out there of Black women. And yeah, it's just really sad that I see so many Black women so confused about themselves and so desperate for, validation from random strangers these people, not only are many of their ideals rooted in racial supremacy, but let's also be real, they're not really, a lot of them aren't really that, I wouldn't call them great people. So what does it matter? They don't have any actual impact on your direct life. And this is why I'm very much, if you're not part of my direct life, if you don't impact my life directly in a positive way, you don't matter to me. That's it. That's how I function. And I've always been like that. And then I'm actually really glad. You know that video I did, guys, where I talked about black women are supposed to be at the bottom of society, but why do I always get so much attention? I will link that to this one. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's a classic video that I did. I'm really glad I did that video. I was having a very bad day. I was having a very bad day, and I do have bad days from time to time. That's normal. But I've always been this person where if you aren't directly affecting or positively directly impacting my life, then I just do not, I don't have to, I'm not interested in what you've got to say. Because I only value opinions from people I love and respect, not random people. But I think the consistent bashing of Black women online has actually made a lot of Black women to start questioning themselves and their attractiveness. And also, like I said, when you watch too much social media and you don't get off social media and take time to actually witness what things are like offline, then yeah, that's something that will also happen as well. And I understand, I really do understand why Black women feel like this but I definitely think this is a behavior that's quite childlike in nature. This ratings nonsense. Oh, what would you rate yourself on 1 to 10? Who cares? This is like the last time I saw someone act like this was when I was in primary school. When I was in primary school, there used to be disgusting games like bomb chasing, which was actually a very disgusting and just a very nasty game in general. Or you'd play games like kissing in a tree, KISSING. It's just really childish. It's just, I don't see grown adults do that, and when they do that in an actual public social setting, it's very, very awkward and embarrassing. I'll give you an example. I remember this workplace I was working at, really shitty place, wherever they are. Yeah, you deserve to be shut down. It was a terrible place to work at, but I remember working there, and there was this girl I was working with I think she was like 18, really young. It's most people are just confused at 18, so I understand. I was a confused 18-year-old. And then she went around and started asking people, oh, what would you rate yourself out of 10? And oh my God, if you see how people were looking at her, it was so embarrassing. Oh my goodness, she embarrassed herself so badly. She asked one girl, oh, what would you rate yourself out of 10? And she went, what are you even talking about? What kind of stupid question is this? And she was so embarrassed that she never asked anyone else this question for the rest of the day. It was hilarious. And I was just thinking, do you see how silly childish behaviors are when you're in an adult body and you're supposed to be an adult person? It's just really silly and childish. And it's just really sad that Black women are falling. I understand why, but I keep telling people, it's got nothing to do with the way your life turns out. Has nothing to do with rating scale. It's all subjective. When I look at Reddit True Rate Me, some of the women that they've put down on as 5, I would have put as much higher than that. You cannot take people's subjective opinions and make it a blanket statement. It's not. Everybody has their own ideas of what they find attractive. For some people, it will be big noses, and for some people, it will be big eyes. For some people, they'll like small eyes, and for some people, they'll like long hair or short hair or a pixie cut. It's really super subjective. Yes, in general, I think most people should try their best to be healthy. Health is attractive. Yes, in general. Take care of yourself, good dressing, grooming, all of that. That's fine, all of that good stuff. But, the mindset that there's one specific way to look, and that's, I am interested in the long-term improvements and outcomes of Black women, not ratings. This is childish, and it's short-term distractions, petty short-term distractions that doesn't really help to get our community and to get Black women into the life that they want. Like now, I am living a good life. I'm enjoying my life so far. Like, especially in my 20s, I'm really enjoying my 20s. Things really shot up after 25. 25 was that age where things just, things got a lot better. Things just super, super saiyan. Things just really, really, really got better after 25. And yeah, I want to see more Black women enjoying their lives, having luxury experiences as well. not just luxury items, but luxury experiences with good partners. Like, do you know, I feel so blessed to have G. G was here last night and he's coming back tomorrow. And he just cannot stay away. He's just always around me all the time. And I want Black women to have more experiences and more loving relationships, less abuse, less abuse in the household, less death, because the rate of Black women being killed is nuts. I mean, we might as well should we call it Top Boy? It's Top Boy rates. Guys, have you binged the last season of Top Boy? I just binged it yesterday and wow. But yeah, the rate of Black women being killed is just woohoo nuts. And I want to see less, less baby mama, less poverty. And that should be the focus. It's got nothing to do with ratings. Ratings, it's all just inconsequential. This is inconsequential. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so inconsequential to the long-term outcomes. When I look at long-term relationships, it's got nothing to do with ratings. This attractiveness anxiety is misplaced. And I feel like I'm seeing a lot of Black women are starting to experience it. If you go on videos, on other videos on YouTube, you'll see Black women talking about, they want to be seen, this and that. They want to be desired. And like I said, the obsession with wanting to be desired by everyone will lead you to become mad. It's okay if you're not desired by everyone. You're not going to marry everyone. You're not going to date everyone. You're only going to marry probably one person at a time, unless you're a bigamist or you're in a religion that allows you to marry more than one person at a time. And even then, you can't marry 3, 4, 5,000 people. So what does it matter? I've never understood this. Remember, guys, when I made my video, which I'm going to link up here, where I talked about how I had 2,000 likes in a dating app in 2 days. I ended up with one person. I didn't end up with those 2,000 people. So what does it matter? What does it matter? I kind of wish all of us would come down and just get offline for a bit and just recalibrate with reality. It would really, 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 really help a lot of Black women, especially because, especially if you're consuming horrible content that is designed to denigrate and insult your image. Also, lastly, I will say, I completely understand. I think all of these things, I found that a lot of these behaviors, I exhibited them when I was a teenager, but that's why you're supposed to take time to, find yourself and find your identity so that you can stand tall in a world where opinions about you will be subjective. Not everybody will like the way you look. Not everyone will think you look good. It doesn't matter. If you can develop that base in yourself, you'll still be able to stand tall in a world. Do you know how many people have wished to cut me down with their words and are probably grinding their teeth and gnashing at the bone that I'm still healthy, happy, loving, and enjoying my life? Do you know how many? Do you know how many? Guys, you will continuously, consistently encounter people like this, and you will encounter them more in huge droves when you grace things like rating subs. It's not helpful. This is not going to get you the life that you desire. Rating subs have nothing to do with you getting the life that you desire. Leave whoever is obsessed with their attractiveness to be obsessed with it. And I want Black women to stop worrying less about this. Of course, take care of yourself. Eat well, eat healthy for your body. Nourish yourself. Dress well, look nice, groom yourself, go out, develop good connections, have fun, meet people. But don't become obsessed with one facet of your body. How you look is just one facet of your life. There's so many things. There's so many other things as well. So yeah, I hope I see less of this obsession with attractiveness anxiety that I'm seeing Black women exhibit. Can we see less of this? Can we see more improved long-term outcomes? Because that's where the real winning is at. Guys, I have to rush out. I haven't even eaten anything this morning. This afternoon. I'm starving. I need to rush out and I need to have a look at my SD card and get things sorted out. Oh, Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So yeah, very much appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for subscribing or whatever it is you do, whether it is you like the video, dislike it, comment, not comment, watch, not watch. God bless. And yeah, I'll be posting a lot more content, as I said, so watch out for that. Okay. That's me. Done. Over and out. Wait, isn't that what they used to say? Wait, whatever. Bye. Bye, guys.